take a look inside my Marvel Strike Force account. I've been playing for a pretty long time, at very least since Infinity War came out. It was definitely before Infinity War, though. We'll get to the achievements in a second. Here's just my profile here. I'm almost 20 million TCP. Have a million, over a million STP. And yeah, not much to say there other than what you can see. Where am I? I'm in the top 8,000 at least, 8,500 of strongest collection power. It's kind of crazy how there's already so many more people than me. I'm the leader of my alliance, and yeah, made it to over being in the top 500, well, top 419, I guess. I like how high command is 420. And my STP is 3,658. So that's pretty good. What else is there to look at? Let's look at some of the rosters. So yeah, I'm currently like trying to farm Lady Deathstrike and Moondragon, but just trying to build Yo-Yo for the skirmish event. But like all my energy is going, it was going for SBCs until their glitched offer, and I've managed to build up some SBCs in the meantime. But then right when that offer came out, I ran out of health cats, and now I've been farming health cats and bio minis, and that's all I'm really been farming. I'm running low on the damage cats. Like, couple more tunes and I'll be short. I'll be all out of my SBCs. I'll be out of health cats. I'll be out of damage cats, and it'll be a very painful experience just leveling one tune a week to G13. It's kind of ridiculous that it takes so long to even G14 a single tune these days. Maybe I can understand with how many bios they've been working on. So as you can see, I got quite a bit of 7 reds here and G16s. Yeah, so for the next Scourge event, I've been working on the Young Avengers and the A-Force. The Young Avengers I'm good with where they're at, kind of. I don't think I'm gonna invest any more in them. Happy where they are. If only I can get some more shards on Echo, that would be really good. And so they're all G4, G15. I'm not going to use Chavis, and I'll use Miles instead. And then with A-Force, I always hate that. A-Force, got them all at G15. I needed a Cosmic, and with the Scourge coming up, so I managed to G16 Captain Marvel. Although I do hear speculation that Black Bolt and Yo-Yo will be better than Captain Marvel, which will annoy me, but is what it is at this point. I would say I'm generally free to play, but I have definitely spent a couple of grand over the last 4 or 5 years, so I guess I wouldn't call that free to play too much. I don't think I'm ever gonna build her, just farming the ISO kind of thing. I just don't have the materials to build on a random war defense tune. Let's look at some of my saved squads. Let's look at the raids. So yes, my prized possession here is my skill raid team. I pulled 3 of them 7 red naturally, and then I promoted Sharon from 5 to 7, and I got 6 naturally on Carter. I'm probably gonna promote her to 7 red as soon as I see her, just so I can have a full team of 7 reds, and then she's probably gonna be my next G16 in skill too. Just I'm far a ways to go, but yeah, it's a pretty good team. Nothing too special about my Astonishing X-Men. I guess I got 6 reds on Bishop, which is really nice. Yeah, not much to say about here either. I never did end up whaling on Icarus, so there's that. I did pull 6 reds on Doom, on Cloak, sorry, so that's good. And I pulled 6 reds on a Death Pool, but hard to find shards for her to get that 7th yellow. I don't even really use these guys anymore. Oops. And then for my tech raid teams, for the first node, I use this team. Basically, I just let all the heal blocks come from Silver Surfer, Colleen, and use Scientist Supreme to flip all those, and then that's all she does. And then the rest I just use for damage. And then this is for my second node. I use Star-Lord here as a battery for Doom. And then if I ever get to the boss, I sub in Star-Lord T'Challa instead. My Star-Lord T'Challa is almost G16. I just need to put one more gear on him, and then that is done. My Web Warriors, I got 3 of them at G16. And then this is the team I use for Alpha. Just energy feeds into Icarus, and then Death Pool feeds out energy to 2 random Mystic allies. So, like, I'm almost ulting every turn with Icarus. It's definitely a fun team. And alright, let's go into some Crucible and actually play a match. Yeah, you know what? I kind of don't really care about Crucible. It's just another 6 war attacks. And that's all I look at this. So for Crucible, every time, all I do is the exact same thing. Attack here. I do Affinity Watch. Room 5, I do Weapon X. And yeah, whatever happens, happens kind of thing. I don't really care. Problem with the game is there's so much game modes right now that it's just hard to keep up on everything. And then you got all these milestone events wanting you to do this, wanting you to do that, and it's where do you draw the line? Certain game modes got to be sacrificed. Then war is so time consuming, raids are pretty time consuming, and Crucible is alright. I do find it a little fun, but just a time. So like, I'll just auto this, and if I win, great. If I lose, whatever. I just kind of don't care. So let's see what happens when you full auto. I was fine with Young Avengers to target Miss Marvel first, just because she's going to auto taunt anyway. And we'll see who wins. Gotta say though, the Young Avengers rework was pretty awesome. They're like stronger than the Avengers. They are pretty good in all game modes. And so when they were announced for the Crucible, it wasn't necessarily a bad thing. I didn't mind building them up. Then after that is done, I like to target Squirrel Girl. Also might run out of time, it seems, but we'll see. Oh yeah, maybe not. Now they're all falling apart. It should be fine. Oh, one win down. I do find the currency is pretty good though. The store is a nice welcome to get that teal gear. Since they've added the store, I've managed to level up quite a bit at G16s. What an asshole, putting Darkhold on defense. Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty tough team. See, so Heroes for Hire and Crucible, they don't have any of their war benefits, but now you do got a G16 Colleen. Colleen's a great character. Too bad she's a war defense, and then you don't really get to play with her too often. I guess in Gamma Raids you get to, but yeah, I'm on the Kree lane, so don't even get to play with her there. I'll even play this match. Yeah, you know, I also made a mistake and I G16'd Wolverine instead of Lady Deathstrike. Is what it is, but whatever. It's Wolverine. At least he's a good character. Now. And Sabretooth's awesome. Yeah, probably a waste of my Weapon X, but whatever. See, these next two teams I always find kind of tricky in these next two rooms on who to use. Usually I use Black Darkhold on one of these two teams, which I would right here, but got to use Darkhold against Darkhold, and then so yeah, I don't quite know my best game plan here. I think I'll think about it and come back later. Let's look at raids. Alright, got 20 energy. Let's burn some energy. Skill. Let's see my beautiful skill team in action. So I see a lot of people kind of struggle with the skill. Like the first skill node is good and then they struggle with the second skill node, or they switch characters, and I don't find that's really necessary if you play it right. Yeah, now I know you're like, oh, well, look how big of a skill team you have, but I do play as a second account to help a friend who's busy with work, and it definitely can be done. You basically just gotta save Maria's. You don't alt on node 1, and then you're set for node 2 when Surfer does his thing. Everyone's gonna get bound. Simple stuff. Now they say they're going to streamline the raids next patch. I'm really excited to see what that means, especially if Greeks. Greeks are so boring. They're just full auto with no struggle, and it's not really a fun experience. So yeah, this node can kind of sometimes go wrong though, even for my skill team. And this is just Doom 2.1. We did beat 2.2, but we're just kind of like trying to get used to it. We're only doing 2.2 a couple days of the week right now, but of course that event with the dropping of mutants, of requiring mutants, which was just a dumb event. Mutants and raid nodes. Just making players play like Alpha 2, which is full auto. I think one day we did a U7 just to get some of those milestones done, and it's just so pointless. Like, I don't know why Scopely thinks we need to have, when their main feature for Doom raids is having a mixed variety, why they do a milestone event for this is a little ridiculous. And should be a win. Alright, so, well, that is my account. I guess we can look at quickly at a war, but let's do one war attack. There's this milestone event going on. Guess we're going after security. Oh, I really hate war. Here's a weird team. And this is like what someone's gonna use for Scourge, I guess. I don't know why you separate Young Avengers. I guess they don't have Kate or Echo. And then you just have the classic Marauders here. So they don't have Weapon X, I guess? I don't know. Interesting. Yeah, you know what? I don't want a war attack right now. So, yeah. Welcome again to the channel. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I don't know really what kind of content do you want to see with my Marvel Strike Force. Do you want to see some more Crucible attacks? Do you want to see some opinion videos on who to level and why to level them? Some more raid attacks? Let me guys know in the comments below, and thanks for watching.